What's happening, world? D-Marsh Boxing, and I'm back at it once again with another boxing video. Big ups to everybody who subscribed. If you're new to the channel, please share, subscribe, hit that thumbs up if you like the content. Let's get into it. Now today I had a little time, and I got to reading this article I peeped on boxing scene, and you'll see it on the thumbnail as you put this joint on, as you click on this video. They had a great article on the man Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying, and great article on Tank Davis, and it was basically about his claim to being 3 different weight class champion. And word to God, man, it's like these people at boxing scene, they must have been listening to my video from yesterday. Because the key points that I made as to why Gervonta Tank Davis is not even a two different weight class champion. All them key points I made were illustrated in that boxing scene article. And it's today, June the 29th, I believe the day is. Yes. You know what I mean? The man Tank Davis, good fighter, man. I enjoy watching him fight every single time. I've been watching this guy since 2012, live, 2013 at the DC Armory. You know what I mean? So, you know, this is a kid I've been watching his progression for a while now, and I enjoy his fights. Well, one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. That article also stated, now if you're a biased fanboy or them type of people who can't stand the truth and claim that the truth is now hating on the fighter, then go ahead and don't even read that article, because you're going to be in your feelings. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's an old RFK Stadium for y'all who keeping, that's Benning Road. We just passed Benning Road, famous Benning Road. That's Benning Terrace neighborhood. That's the Anacostia River right there. You know what I'm saying? Give you a little hood tour of Northeast Washington, D.C. You know, the biggest residential quadrant in Washington, D.C. And that's the RFK Stadium where the Redskins used to play. And you see that building next to it, right there? That's like a dome. You know what I mean? That's the DC Armory. Y'all always been hearing me talk about DC Armory since I came up on these videos. And that's a famous DC Armory, man. Now we about to go underground. So, more enjoy the tunnel. Alright, let's get back into it. So that article is like they were listening to my video from yesterday. Everything that they said was stuff that I basically gave y'all the truth. And as I went along to doing the video, I even was getting upset thinking about how the media and all these networks have done some egregious, foul, to the public, whether it's the Zone talking about the man Cannoli was a champion holding 3 straps simultaneously like Henry Armstrong, or whether it's ESPN who tried to erase Vasyl Lomachenko's his loss that he had to Salido, and were making it look like he's, as far as on TV, they were writing that he's undefeated, like he was 15-0. Which wasn't the case. Well, Showtime did the same thing. Well, PBC, same thing when they kept saying that the man Davis is not 3 different weight class champion, who is part of the, of course, the commentary team. Shouldn't even allow that. Him being the veteran over there with Abner Maras and Mauro Ranello and Brian Custer, you know. But just for the purpose of trying to sell fights with fake-ass belts, they went along with it. And at the end of the day, that same article stated all these things I was saying. Matter of fact, the video was flaming up Tank Davis. somebody came in his live stream, in the chat section, in the live stream, and said, "Oh, why are you mad at Tank? He got the same belt that Bud got." Wow. You know, Blood has a great channel, and you already know he be spazzing out on fellas. He be going crazy on fellas, but they be talking crazy whether it's in the comment section or whether it's in just boxing. I'm surprised Blood lost it. If this nut ass dude, this New Age MF came in my chat section to say that man Tank Davis he won the same belt that Bud had at 140. Boy, please. Bud ain't never have no Reggie belt. That's why I would have lost it, man. I'm surprised Bud goes ahead. I mean, but it is what it is. Big ups to Blood Boxing, you already know. Yeah, man, that article said the same things I was saying. And I looked it up while I was live with y'all doing that live stream yesterday. Tank Davis is really, literally only a one-time champion. And that's only at 130 pounds. It's disrespectful to call Tank Davis a champion simultaneously while he's holding a Reggie belt. Well, Teofimo Lopez is the real WBA champion. I'm sure the WBA would love to make that little fake-ass Reggie and Super unification at 135, right? Will Tank Davis take that fight with Teofimo Lopez? It only seems like the only logical thing to do next, right? But nah, not these new boxers, man. And boxing period, it don't go like that no more. People gonna come here and talk about how much money Tank Davis has and how many, and how he's living a good life. He doesn't even have to challenge himself. Man, I don't tell nobody who to listen to. But if y'all listening to fellas on these YouTube streets who talking that goofy shit, talking about leave Tank alone. He's making the most money. He's a cash guy in the division. Why does he have to risk himself? He's living a good life. And he ain't even got to face the killers in the division. I couldn't do it. To each his own. I wouldn't do it. Time is valuable. Time's the only thing that you can't get back. You can spend money, you can lose money, but you can get that same paper, whether it's in a year, 10 years, or in that same day, whatever. But you can't get time back. You know what I mean? That's the real currency that you have. You know what I mean? And I can't subscribe to listen to that type of BS. So that article went to say, yo, it's disrespectful to even the guys who really have won three world titles, been 3 Triple Crown champions. The same shit I said yesterday. So yo, I'm just urging y'all, go ahead and check out that article. You know what I mean? Check out that article, and you know, because it's like they were listening to my channel yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And the key points they hit on, that's what I was hammering yesterday. It's disrespectful to call them fellas Tank Davis a 3 different class champion. When Tank Davis a 3 different class champion. When an IBF at 130, that's legit. When he beat the Ross, he's won 100 in WBA title. What he did, it's not a real title, so that can't be a real belt because there's already a real champion called Teofimo Lopez at 135, and at 140 because he beat the Mario Barrios for that Reggie belt, WBA Reggie belt at junior for lightweight. That shit don't count neither because Josh Taylor's a real champion at 140 pounds. It's a real WBA belt. So what are we really talking about here? The article said it too. You're one who's gonna say that this is hate when it's just the truth. Then you got some deeper issues you gotta deal with. You know what I mean? You know, the hero worshiping you gotta deal with. You know what I mean? You know, the hero worshiping is it's not good for your mental health. And And I'm not even the kind of guy who uses them type of words, mental health. Well, growing up in the 90s, early 2000s, I had never heard of the fucking word mental health before. But now people using it as a scapegoat to even get up out of boxing fights. Mental health. Mental health is one of the weakest crutches right now in society, as far and as well as the word toxic. It's crazy out here, man. All these new words that weren't even in the dictionary, as far as people using them in the content that they use it in today. You know what I'm saying? So really and truly, you got deeper issues to deal with if you think man's coming there hating. Some of y'all pay for your pay-per-view to see him fight. Point blank, period. So I got nothing against the kid. I wish him the best, really and truly. He's an exciting fighter. I love how them fellas fight. Power in each hand. Knock your ass out. Not the greatest boxer. Don't got the best jab. But at the end of the day, he can fight. And Floyd Mayweather, he's protecting the kid. And not now. He's been protecting him ever since Tank Davis beat Jose Pedraza for the IBF 130-pound strap. I believe that was 2016, right? And Lomachenko, the 130-pound champion with, I believe, WBA and the WBO title. And Floyd Mayweather said, we ain't doing no cross promotions. I'm saying, until today, just as recent as of this last weekend, Floyd Mayweather said they ain't doing no cross promotions. Shit, they're not gonna do no cross promotions. They won't even put the kid in the Tank Davis with Chris Colbert, Lil Beehive, or Primetime. I think that's his new nickname. You know what I mean? And that's a guy who's at 130 pounds. I'd love to see that fight. Whoever wins. Who cares? That's an excellent fight. The kid out of Brooklyn versus the kid out of Baltimore. You already know Baltimore fellas be up in the Barclays Center hard body. You know what I mean? When fights go on up there, mostly because Tank Davis is fought up there. I remember this one fugitive, a kid who was on the run. I don't know what he did in Baltimore, but it was some serious shit. He was even on the news. He had done some serious shit, probably some kind of gun crime. Well, the feds caught him in Baltimore, and Tank Davis fight at the Barclays Center. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, y'all. I'd love to see Chris Colbert versus Tank. I'd love to see Lomachenko Tank versus anybody, except these guys who hold Reggie belts, like Jesus Cuellar. See that type of fights, and the Hugo Ruiz type of little guys. I want to see this man get tested, and not just him, every single fighter in boxing, because the weak, feeble-minded character who go on listen to this video will probably say, man, I just want to see Tank Davis lose. No. I don't even know how to say it to you, but no, not that. I want to see him go undefeated, especially if he fights all the good fighters. They could say this dude is vicious. That's what it comes down to, man. I'm invested in boxing as far as I love the sport, but I'm not invested in no one particular fighter. And when the fight is over on the weekend on Saturday, I go to bed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not invested like some of y'all who's really going to be in your feelings if a guy takes his first loss. I.e. like how Deontay Wilder, and I'm a big Deontay Wilder fan. He lost that fight. Life goes on. Now we got the third fight, which was contractually obligated. Let's get it on. If he loses, that's the end of that chapter. Closes that chapter, and even if Tyson Fury loses, we close that chapter and let's move on, because they got a 3-fight contract. Simple, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You dig? But yes, indeed, man. Tank Davis is a exciting fighter, but he's not a 3-way champion, y'all. Nah, not at all. Told y'all, I already gave y'all a breakdown. He's only a champion in one weight class. Only one weight class. And that's 130 pounds, where he's held an IBF strap that he lost on the scales because he was overweight, and he has a WBA strap that he's currently holding right now. So some of y'all will probably say Tank Davis is Henry Armstrong. He's holding 3 straps simultaneously. Wrong. Wrong. 2 of them 3 straps is fake. It's joints you could buy on eBay. You know what I mean? Yeah. So B-March Boxing, man, I'm probably about to seal the deal on this video, man. Y'all go check out that video. I'm sorry, go check out that article on Boxing Scene. Excellent article. And sometimes the truth hurts, but not to me. Facts over feelings. March Boxing, if you're new to the channel, please share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you like the content, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone. Peace.